What's going on, guys? Paul Tech here again. Now today I got a comparison between two Samsung devices. So I got the Samsung Galaxy S5 and I have the Samsung Galaxy S6. So two of my personal phones right here that I do have. So we're gonna do just a quick comparison with some Geekbench 3 and antu benchmark tests, and then also the fingerprint scanner. So we know the S5 does have a fingerprint scanner, and it wasn't the best feature that came out on this device. It was very glitchy. It was definitely hit or miss, and I personally don't use it that often. On the other hand, the Galaxy S6 has a new improved fingerprint scanner, so this is great for security. So there is a difference the way you set it up, the way you swipe to use the fingerprint scanner there. As you can see on the S6, it's just a touch, it's just pressure on the home button there, while the S5 was the swipe down gesture to unlock your device. So like I mentioned, it didn't always work, and it's still not working for me right now. I'm trying. I've already registered my thumbprint, but for some reason it picks it up sometimes and other times it doesn't. If I switch to another finger, there you have it. It basically unlocks it and it works. And sometimes it won't register any of the fingers, and sometimes it will on the first try. So it's definitely an improvement on the Galaxy S6. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the way it looks when you do set up the fingerprint lock screen. So let me just find it here really quick, and then I'll show you the setup between the two devices. So let's see here. I don't think this is, nope, that's not what I want. Let's go to fingerprints there. So okay, so like I mentioned, with the S6, it's more of a pressure on the home button there, and it's going to read your fingerprints. So again, I'm trying on the S5 here to unlock it, and it's, there it goes. So like I said, it does work, but it works like 75% of the time. So on the other hand, on the S6, from my usage using it for the last 3 days, it definitely works probably like 99% of the time. So it's definitely an improvement. So if that's something really important for you, then the S6 definitely did improve on that. So let me go ahead and show you the differences, as you can see here, with the way you register your fingerprints. So I'm going to register on the S6 first. As you can see there, you just tap down, tap down, tap down, and until you reach 100%. So it's a lot easier, it's a lot simpler. This process is actually, you can finish this in about a minute, and your fingerprint is registered and ready to go. So at this point, it's telling you to use the tip of your finger, because it registers that as well. So here you have it. It's just about right there at 100%, and it's registered there. So pretty simple on the S6. On the other hand, let's jump to the S5. Registering this is definitely can be a lengthy process, because like I said, it's registering it halfway there. There it goes. Again, there it goes. And then you definitely want to register your fingerprint. So you're going to swipe once more on the S5. So yeah, I know I'm going a little fast here because I don't want this video to be too long, but there you go. So the fingerprint is registered and on both devices, and they're both have that security feature now and are ready to go. So we do have that on both of these devices, but like I said, on the S6, it is going to work a lot better than the S5. As you can see, it's still not registering my thumbprint there. So not too sure. And then when you're using the fingerprint security, you can use it on the S6 one-handed with no problem. On the S5, it's definitely kind of, you have to use two hands most of the time to get it to unlock. So anyways, let's go ahead and get to the benchmark test here. So we are going to do Geekbench 3 first. So we are going to run both of these, and these two devices are still on Lollipop 5.1.1. So No update to Marshmallow yet. I have been getting in comments, when is Metro PCS gonna get the Marshmallow update? I have no idea. I have several Metro PCS devices. This S5 is in fact a Metro PCS device, and it's still running Lollipop, as well as my LG Stylo, LG K7, Samsung Core Prime, and HTC Desire 626. So anyways, let's talk about a little bit about the build of these devices here. As you can see here on the S6, I do have a case on it because I am definitely treating this like a $400 phone, which it in fact is. I think I paid $375 though, but I'm very cautious with this phone. It has a glass back. I don't want that to shatter. I don't want the front to shatter, just in case I do drop it, because I know it's not going to be cheap to replace. So I do have a case on it. I did have a tempered glass and it already broke. On the other hand, on the S5 here, I have no case and I am outdoors, because I'm fully confident that this S5 can take a drop here and there. It can take a fall, and it has in the past. Like I said, I've had this device probably for been using S5s for 3 years now, and so anyway, something happened here with the S5. It looks like it stopped running the test for some reason, so we're gonna rerun the test again, the Geekbench 3. And that's a common issue with the S5. That's why so many people wanted to upgrade, because S5 has been known to be laggy, glitchy. The application stop from time to time. I get that same issue also. It doesn't mean the phone's no good anymore. It's just that's this Samsung S5 for you. Anyways, let's take a look at the S6. We got top score there was that single score of 1049, and let's see here, no score yet on the S5 here. Both of these are on Wi-Fi, so there should be no issue whatsoever. And they're on the same Wi-Fi, so multi-score 4,158 on the S6. So we're hoping the trusty S5 can complete this test. I have faith in it. It's never failed me yet. So, but you can see there the S6 score so far. So there we have it. S5 did come through. Single score 752 and a multi-score of 2,405. So we got that test completed. Some people, these numbers do mean a lot to them, and others this means completely these numbers are irrelevant. So, but since these tests are offered, I like to run them just because some people are interested in these numbers. And I did run the antu benchmark test. I got 55,855 on the S6 and 39,573 on the S5. I ran this test previously, but I saved it on the device here just because this is a lengthy test and I didn't want this video to be too long for you guys. But you can kind of see there under the info and the settings there is a difference in resolution, as you can see there, and the resolution is more on the S6 compared to the S5 there, and they both do have really nice resolutions though. But those were just a couple tests that I wanted to run just so you guys get some numbers, have an idea of the way these two stack up against each other. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe for more future videos, and please stay tuned for my full comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S5 and the Samsung Galaxy S6. So this is Paul Tech, and I'll talk to you in the next video.